All right, so we want to work on the lowest joint here for our mobility, stability, rehab program. So like we talked about in the past, every other joint is either a mobile joint, which means our brain expects it to be able to move and have good movement without pain. And then the next joint up is usually a stability, so it's compensating and protecting the body with the mobility of the joints above and below it. So the first joint we have is the toe extension of the first toe there. And what they say is it should have 65 degrees of extension, be able to move there. Now a lot of people don't have that because they wear too tight of shoes. They've injured it, they've had bunions, they have all sorts of deformities in the toes there, and they just don't have that free movement. They also have the extensor hallucis longus muscle right here could be too tight and not functioning right and not getting that movement in there too. The tissue underneath could be too tight, not allowing it to release too. So there's a lot of factors there. So like anything, we want to stimulate the receptors. We want to tell the brain, this is the joint, this is the part of the body that we're working on. Again, sensory leads to motor control. So we just want to loosen that up. Take a vibrator, take your hands, loosen it, get it moving. And then we're just going to want to work on getting that extension in there. So what I do is just take a simple TheraBand here, wrap my toe with it, and then pull down. And then we're just going to do a resistance up against that band and do it about 5 to 10 times. It's pretty easy. Just like that. And that's the easy way to work that extensor muscle. You can see mine goes up better. Then you could also work on the arch too, especially if you're suffering from flat feet. An easy way to test that is you stand up, have somebody stick their fingers down here, and you should be able to get a finger and a half in there too. So what I do for that is first of all, I show you how to create an arch there. And then what you want to do is stand up and try to create that arch without moving the toes. And this looks a lot easier than it is, but I've been doing it for a long time. And that will create support for that arch and endurance to those arch muscles there and strengthening to those muscles. So that's a simple thing you could do. The other thing you could do is take that same band and work those muscles like that too. So go ahead, try that out. Your goal is to get that toe able to extend, and you'll find that it's going to release a lot of pain and tension in the tissues underneath so they can become more stable while this is a mobile joint.